all have friends. We have casual friends. We have close friends. We have intimate friends, yes, based on how they love us and their loyalty to me and you, right? That determines how we put our friends in different categories. A very famous poet said it this way when he defined friends, and I like the way he said it because I can relate to the way he said it. You may know this poet right here. I'm not going to say his name. I'm going to see if you know him real quick. He says, friends, how many of us have them? Friends, ones we can depend on. Friends is a word we use every day. Most of the time, we use it in the wrong way. Now, you can look the word up again and again, but the dictionary doesn't know the meaning of friends. Well, if the dictionary doesn't know the meaning of friends, who knows the meaning of friends? Thank you for asking me. Jesus knows the meaning of friends. Not man, not the dictionary, but Jesus. See, Jesus is calling his disciples friends. It's a shift, a significant shift in the relationship. And based on the relationship, would Jesus call us, me and you, friends, our Pharisees? Oh, because you have to know that both the friends and the Pharisees, they still kind of rode close to Jesus. They was in the same circle to a certain extent. You understand that, right? How do you know? Have we become more like Pharisees, self-righteousness, overly focused on rules and regulations rather than our relationship with King Jesus? Jesus was bold, y'all. Jesus didn't mind calling some people out, did he? He called the Pharisees out, didn't he? See, they thought that they can ease into the crowd with their heads all up because they knew a few verses. They can quote the word of God, and they looked at everybody and they just had a certain aroma about themselves. Jesus says, oh, no, 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 no. I see you. I see you. And he says in Matthew 23, verse 23, he says, but you have neglected the most important matters of the law. Justice, mercy, and faithfulness. You can quote a lot of scriptures. You can say these long prayers. You can do all these righteous routines per se. You can say a lot of religious words, but I'm looking at your heart. And your heart is far from me.